Ups I got for selling me clothes, uppers for selling me blanket. If ever I live for a soldier again, devil show me sergeant.
Right, ladies and gents, yeah, at the old wilderness gathering, one of my purchases, my considered purchases. Couldn't really say no to this. This is, forget that for the moment. It's exactly the same as the Northern Ireland Patrol packs. It's in green, brand new. Absolutely really robust material. I'll try and show you material because it's hard to see. Really well made. It's not a military, so it's a civilian copy. Who was it again? By Combat Tactical. And again, normally I wouldn't look at anything, you know, that or Winister or anything like that, but this is a really well made pack, robust as anything, can't fault the stitching, full molly down the front. I'll speak about that in a moment. So it's got the two deep side pockets, and that takes a 2 litre Pathfinder water bottle and more in there, and I've got all my tools and my knives in there at the moment. Nice wide adequate straps. The only thing it hasn't got, and I can sort that out if I need it, I haven't needed it so far, is a chest sternum strap. And what it has got, and that's something I do like to see on a Bergen, is, you know, the straps, so if it's heavy you can just pull forward and release the weight off your shoulders. Other than that, attachment points at the top, 2 zip compartments, one there and another one under there, and that's just the lid there. Again, it's got standard snow lock inside. I've stuck the old black and green, finest colours I've ever seen. And gentlemen wanted 30 and I got that for 25 quid, and you really can't grumble about that. Brand new, never even been out in the forest. And like I say, it has got molly all over it, and if you remember sort of last Christmas, it's like your professional, this is like your professional Russian, this is their version of their butt pack. And I've always liked the 2 side pouches and the one pouch at the back, you know, aka Army Military Bergen of the 80s. And this gives me the ability to employ this, and that's how I like to see a Bergen. This can just, when this comes off, this is a haversack as well, you know, shoulder bag as well, so it comes off, and it's only on there with, as you can see, the molly down there. Now what I have realised, and this is really going to do people who've got the OCD thing going on, do their heads in, but this, next time I take it off, which may be tonight, I don't know, I'm going to take that one round to there, so the pack comes here, and it will leave me enough space, because all I need is one more set of molly to put, you know, like the water bottle pouch, so I'll be able to carry all my posh coffee. So it's going to be slightly not symmetrical, if that makes sense. That's going to be moved around, and in there I'm going to have, you've probably seen it before, the thing I'm carrying about me Stanley coffee pressing with the coffee inside and all that. And that's like proper rocking that. I'm not going anywhere without that kit. It will make it slightly asymmetrical, like I say, if we've got OCD, don't be following behind me because it'll be annoying you. But that's really nice. It says like I think it's 35 litres, but I think that's more like 40 litres in there. And this construction and the material is just proper. I mean, this material's, it's above spec. You wouldn't need it to be. This is like it's, if normal Bergen material was 1,000, then they've lined it with a waterproof lining. But anyway, yeah, wasn't after a Bergen, don't need a Bergen, but yeah, I've seen these about and I'd had one of them, and all I've done there is it seems to stick out a lot, because all I'd have in there is my shelter kit, which I've got a few bits of shelter kit in there I want to play about with, but it doesn't pull you backwards, because you know your weight you keep, as you know, at the top of the Bergen and on the sides and that. But yeah, no, it looks like it's made it very wide. It's just the way the Bergen's hanging, but I'm proper rocking that, because at any time I can take that off. It's got all my shelter kit in it, the strap for it, the shoulder strap is inside, and now if I really wanted to be like pocket rocket, I could put a couple of little pouches on the side there, but that's just overkill really, isn't it? Might as well just have a bigger Bergen. But I'm proper rocking that, ladies and gents, and I'm happy I got that. It was a if I get another Bergen, you know, as the wife said, I kill you, and it would probably be justifiable homicide. I should present the evidence to justify. justifiable homicide. It means you can kill somebody and then nobody would actually convict you once presented with the evidence. You know what I mean?
Well, there's only one person here. Well, and the dog as well.
Yeah, but I kind of snuck that in anyway, because I said, like, that's a bigger burger than the other one I've got, because I've got a beige one. Hence, this is bigger than the beige one, but I said, that's for when I take you shopping, I can fit more kit in it. And she went, okay. She wagged her, you know, when ladies wag their finger at you and you think, I might just have got away with that. But I did get, do you know that, the green smock, 55 quid?
Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah.
I just can't believe, really, we got between about 4 or 5. We've got some nice.
Brilliant kit, mate.
Bits that you wanted.
Yeah.
Not what you think.
There was nothing from that wilderness gathering that I didn't want, or you know, like I thought, like kit that I'm not going to be either using very, very quickly, or certainly got a plan for, if that makes sense, mate.
Admit, I've got that little bit of mentality now.
Yeah.
Learning from used to, you got to start using the kit that you've got, as
Yeah.
opposed to just
Buying it because on a whim. Now everything was a considered purchase. I didn't consider I needed another Bergen, but I just bought it.
Well, nor did I really,
No.
but I couldn't resist that big Cyclops one.
Yeah, no. Oh, you had a result there, mate. How much did you get that again for? Something.
40 quid.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's just, you can't,
I mean,
can't not.
I looked online, and to be truthful, but it'll get used now. I think
Yeah.
I should work
or
out. management.
flogged on, and then more kit. Yeah.
Well, possibly, but no. I think that's a kit that you'd say you could put a weekend kit in.
Oh yeah.
But I can't carry like, you know, other people long carries.
Yeah.
But enough from a car to a place, you know, like this 120 yards, whatever.
I'm going to get an anti-aircraft projectile of some and start bringing these aircraft down, mate. Seriously. Right, ladies and gents, I've had this a little while now. Bought it AliExpress. Lovely bit of kit. Was even meaning to sort of have a little dibble and play about with it at the wilderness gathering, and the last time I come down here, as it goes. Too busy hunting bargains and drinking beer, or if you're David Fair's, fruit-based drinks for the ladies at the wilderness gathering. But as you can see here, ultra lightweight, like you wouldn't believe, and it's the 3x3 is the actual size. I can't describe it as such, because as you'll see, it's got all the hexagonal bits in there. And this, see in the centre there, that's where you can stick any pole, even a bit of wood, and it makes it into a very improvised but large shelter. My initial thoughts on buying this, because of the angles, was that, you know, if you've got one of these teepees, and I've got one, an Alux, can't remember the name of it now, to make an admin area at the front of it. But I'll tell you what, it's a lightweight. I will weigh it, and well made, as we can see there. I'm liking this. I'm going to obviously swap out the orange cord for a black cord, but it's got the pull downs. I'm really liking these, because when I start making mashers, well, I've got some of these on order as it goes. They're cracking little bits of kit, and half decent tent pegs. So it all comes as a kit. A lot less than a DD 3x3. I'll put the price in, so I just can't remember it, but obviously, as you know, the tightwad don't spend great deals of money. Couldn't buy the material, just the material in the UK, and this is proper ripstop, lightweight nylon. It's slippy like, but waterproof to hell. And as I don't know if you can see it, there is a ripstop element in there, and all the seals are properly seamed on the inside and that type of stuff. But no worries with the construction this whatsoever. But yeah, first time I got it up, so all I've done is sort of pegged it out a little bit, have a little play with it, because that's Baldrick. Come on. Nutty puppy. He always does that. So I'll get a pole up and have a little play about with it, because it's meant to be like a sunshade if you're on the beach or whatever. But I think it's got some fairly decent bushcrafting applications. So pole in there, bring you back. Right, ladies and gents, with the assistance of Big Marty, we never put it up before. I know the sort of roughly the shape and the different configurations you can do with it, but as you look inside, you can see where all the seam lines are, and it's obviously reinforced at the top, and I've got the actual peg bag just protecting me canopy. But wow, here it is. It suddenly turned from a flat sheet into a pyramid type. And as you can see, mate, if you just walk in there,
A lavoo.
yeah, you know, you disappear in there.
Plenty of admin area here,
It's like a TARDIS on the inside, isn't it, mate? And as we see at the top here, nicely reinforced.
Nice swag bag in here, mate.
Yep. And there's nothing getting through that material. The seams are beautiful. Like I say, just for me. Don't like the orange cord, but it's just cosmetic. I think he's it. Marty's in there interfering with himself. But yeah, ladies and gents, nice little bit of kit, isn't it? What do you reckon there, Marty?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the concept of the design.
Yeah.
With the almost like a leather type shape, but with this front bit that brings.
Yeah, because when you're thinking there, it's almost like a lavoo.
Yeah.
So
you've got the extended peak front.
Yeah, and all we've done, ladies and gents, literally we pegged it out, 2 more pegs, put 1 pole just to keep that side open a little bit. If we wanted to muck about with the pegs, it would be a V shape. And yeah, so 1 bungee to a tree. You don't need a tree, as Marty's just said there. You can use a pole if you want to.
Like the lavoo again.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep on about.
No. It's very much, mate. Yeah. What's them Louis II things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis II.
What are they called?
Yeah, that Thingy Bob's place.
The canvas lavers, yeah.
Yeah. No, but what David had?
Oh yeah, the one with the silver.
Yeah. Louis II. I think it was.
Valve.
Yeah. But ladies and gents, and as you can see, there's only 1 pole. That's the pole from my Rubens tent. Folds up really nicely. I'm going to use it with this, to be perfectly honest. Here comes my aircraft on schedule. But just before I turn it off, look at the space in there. It's like a TARDIS, mate, isn't it? From being a flat sheet.
And look at that space there.
Yeah. Sorry about the planes there. Can't do nothing about them apart from shoot them down or sabotage them, which is very much on the cards. Just think Pebble Island, only worse. I have the training. But ladies and gents, yeah, for an improvised shelter, this thing weighs almost nothing. I'm very, very impressed. Like I said, in my initial, because of this configuration, this will go to a like a teepee type tent, and that will be the side that's lifted up, because it's got many different configurations. This is going to be very much work there. Okay, I can pull it down closer to the ground if I need it. Just proper rocking this. And you can ask about price, because that's all on about. Think DD3x3, only cheaper. Okay, I'll put prices in later on, and I'll stick the link in to where I got this. But you know, just do your own sort of research, do your own you know, prices and sellers and vendors. Didn't take normal time it takes from AliExpress, but ladies and gents, yeah, I'm proper rocking this. It's hard to give you a perception of the size, and it folds up into a normal little bag. I'll try and get a picture of the bag because my battery's running low. But yeah, I'm proper loving this. And you don't need a tree or anything to set it up either. You can just do it on the pole and another pole there, and that's it. But otherwise you can close this down so it's like a teepee tent, which is I'll have a go. Right, ladies and gents, so I've just tinkered with it a little bit. The 2 edges, which were up, giving you the big opening, I've just taken that one to the floor, that one to the floor, and obviously there's still an entrance there, but and that's where you get in and out. As we walk around now, you'll see this cracking little bit of kit has turned into a nice little teepee. I'm proper loving this. The pole we've already realised needs to be a little bit shorter, and everything would come down, you know, not to the floor, because you always want some air gap in there, especially if you've got a small entrance. But yeah, proper loving that. Here's my aircraft coming on cue. God, just think Pebble Island and more. Yeah, and when we look inside there, again, this is like adverse weather. There is, you could fit half a platoon in there. You know what I mean? Either side. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously I'll put the weight and the cost of this thing in. I'm just proper rocking this now. A few little sitting about with the tent pegs just to get it all nice and taut. It's totally freestanding now. I put a shorter little pole in there, and this is totally ideal for a walking pole. And a little V-shaped pole there, and that's coming down, so it's totally freestanding. So this could be in the middle of a field anyway. I've got an entrance there, which I'll show you, but what this just turned into is a little teepee, mate, isn't it? That's all right. Your missus will sue me for having your gonads away. She'll be like, no, they're my wedding tackle. She'll sue me, won't she? No, but yeah, it's down lower now, near the ground. I can tit about more to get it done. But yeah, so there's that shelter. And literally, see that if you wanted to, at night, you can grab that. That will fold in against here, and it will with a peg you can put it in there. So you could totally enclose yourself if you want. You've still got enough air in there and that as well, mate, coming up the sides. But that bit there, because there's a fold there, will just come across and peg down. But it's still like monster. It's like a TARDIS in there, mate, innit? I'll try and capture a bit of that, because me.
Yeah, and you put your pole in there as well.
Yeah. I'll just
a
walking stick in there as opposed to the Rubens pole. But yes, mate, plenty of space in there, and it weighs, as you know, mate, jack. There's only one thing about this. It's very springy material. It came in the bag. It won't go back in the bag.
You have to make the bag a little bit bigger.
Well, I did, mate. I just grabbed another little bag, but yeah, you know, when you crush it down, the material just expands again.
And you make one of your Dover jibs to go in the pole at top.
Oh yes, mate. Yeah, I've got some of them. I'm just never bought the full kit out. But again, all I did is, you know, the bag and the pole, just put it at the top of the pole. Yeah. I'm sure everybody does that. But yeah, but extremely.
Like the little catch of the pull cord, right?
Yeah, I've got some of these coming, mate.
I've ever seen that.
Yeah, little.
I know they're sewn into the actual
thing,
tab.
20mm tabs, just sold on them, mate. Yeah, not my idea, but yeah, hey ho, Cockney twat, I'll rob anybody's idea. But that is just proper nice, mate. You know, less than a DD tarp, and it's got many configurations. And as we said there, mate, you could take that up either side, cover your tarp with it, and have a pole so you could walk underneath it as well.
Yeah.
So again, I think that's
Still got a shelter in front to do your admin.
Yeah. So that'll be the next thing I'll do. And like I say, I made it. Just want to see if I can make it freestanding. Little Y-shaped stick, and it's the bungee goes to the ground. It's pretty. Yeah, robust.
The rain.
Oh, don't mate, because I can't sleep. To a ball trick, look, he's in. Takes after me.
Assume the head position. He takes after Eddie.
Yeah. Well, no, Dad, this is a tight one position. You tie a bow on your head? He said, you tie a bow on your head? Well, we just had a big fight, didn't we? He ran in the tent, we just had a big fight. I like to get him in a headlock and give him a big stabbing belly rub, like. But yeah, a very small package it comes in and that as well. But yes, ladies and gents, I am proper happy with that.